Hi guys, my name's Arran. This is the tutorial series for Attack the Horde.
Okay, I'm going to start by going to the actor classes and select Game Crowd Destination. I'm going to right click on the scene and add that to the environment. I'm then just going to position this in place, and this is going to be my spawn point. I'm going to shift and drag out to create a new one, and then I'm going to select the original one, click the lock button, select the new one that I've created and add it to my next destination, and this creates a movement point. I'm then going to tick allow visible spawning and untick skip behavior if panicked. I'm then going to tick kill when reached so that the enemy will die once it reaches that point. I'm then going to go to Kismet. I'm then going to go to new action, crowd, mobile crowd spawner, and then going to plug the warm-up slot into my level loaded. I'm then going to drop my spawn point into my spawn point slot, and I'm going to go to my content browser, find the archetype I created earlier for my list, and put that into crowd agent list. Okay, so we've managed to get a character spawning from point A and heading to point B, but there seems to be quite a lot of them. Okay, so what I actually want to do is create a third point. So the enemy will go to one position and then it will head back in the other direction to create the effect that the enemy is running from one point, getting to another to receive the object, and then he's running back. So to do this, I'm going to open up my second object. I'm going to connect it to my next destination for my third object, and then on that third object I'm going to set to kill on reach. Okay, so now the enemies should run from point A to point B and then run to point C. But you'll note that some of them are getting stuck, some of them aren't reaching it, and also they seem to be floating off the ground slightly. Okay, so I'm going to just look into the archetype for the actual character. And type in offset, and yeah, I can see here that the ground offset's been set to 89, so I'm just going to reset that to 0 and see if that's made a difference. Okay, so then now they're a little bit too high, so I'm just going to go back into that property again and set them to 35. That should do it. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Now they look like they're running on the ground. Okay, so they're going from point A to point B. Then they're running to point C. And they're all going in. Okay, so that's working fine, good. And I can kill them as well, that's always good. Now what I want to do is I want to replicate this so that they're not just coming from one point but several different spots in the area.